Once upon a time in a village called Mahabaleshwar, there lived a rich man by name Davidson. He had the only son by name Joy, who was inactive and non-focused towards life. He had no interest in anything, so much that he did not even focus on his studies. All he would do is roam with his friends all the day. Then one day, "Son, Joy, concentrate on your studies now.
You're growing. Don't roam around with your friends all the time. You need to study now."
Papa, why do I need to study at all? As we are rich, and should I do a clerical job by studying now? Why are you insisting me to study?
Joy, knowledge is divine. One should study to become wise, but not to do a clerical job. One should know wise ways to live, and one can get it only through teachers. There is a lot to learn in this world, my boy, and you should start paying attention, all right?
Papa, I am not interested in studying, and please do not force me to study. Please leave me alone.
Oh no.
Mr. Davidson ponders upon how to change his son, as Joy is arrogant and not ready to study. Meanwhile, his wife Jessica comes there. She sees him worried and tries to convince him.
Please do not bother yourself. He is our only son, and we have pampered him a lot. He is still too young. It will all be good with the passing time.
That's true. We pampered him as he was a small boy, but now he is not. If he continues to be a lazy bone, I am afraid of his future. And he does not understand my intentions. I am clueless about his future.
There is only one way out to get rid of this problem. He must be away from us and his friends. That is the only solution I see for now. For him to realize the importance of life.
Oh God. To send away our only child? Can you stay without him?
We should take this tough decision for his good future. Till now we were pampering him. But now, when we ask him to change, he sees us as his enemies. So sending him away is the only solution. Our love should help him to grow, and that happens only when he studies well and away from us. This is what I think. Do you agree with this?
I like the idea. But where can we get a teacher who can be patient with him to teach him properly?
Of course. We have Bismarck, the most efficient teacher in a nearby village. Even my brother's son Jack was mischievous like our son. But now he has changed a lot in his behavior and attitude. Hence we will send our son also in his ashram.
Fine. You talk to your son and crack the deal. I will talk to Bismarck and take Joy to ashram tomorrow itself.
Sure, I will talk to my brother and find out details. You start the preparations.
Okay, I will.
After having a word with her husband about the admission and travel, Jessica thinks of way to mend her son for the journey. Meanwhile, Joy reaches home. Seeing her mother in a state of deep thought, he asks her,
Ma, did you have your lunch, or are you waiting for me to turn up?
How could I have my meal without you, my dear son? We both will have it together. I overheard you and your father talking about something this morning. What was that about?
Ma. He always pesters me to study and does not listen to whatever I say.
No, dear. Do not say this. You need to do something productive in life.
What should I do, Ma?
Nothing much, son. We have one of the best scholars in the world in our nearby village. By name Bismarck. Your father wants you to go there to pursue your education, and I told him that you would never deny my desire, because I am sure you are ready to go. Am I right?
How come I'll go, Ma? You know I'm not interested in studies at all.
Don't worry, my son. You need not have to study there. But just go with your father and observe the environment, and you come back if you don't like it.
Sure, Ma. I will go because it is your desire, and to stay away from father. He scolds me and pesters me to study all the time. I am going only because you are saying, and if I don't like it, I will come back very soon.
Joy decides to go to Bismarck's ashram only to escape from his father. Accordingly, Mr. Davidson sends a message to Teacher Bismarck about their arrival. Bismarck used to live there with a small family. A wife named Sarah and a small son named Sam.
Mr. Davidson is bringing his son Joy to our ashram. He will stay with us until I make him a competent person.
All glory to God. All your disciples have achieved big in life. They have earned a good name for themselves in society, all because of your education. And now I suggest that you please start with the same process with our son Sam too. I think it's the right age.
Oh, sure, why not? I would love to have my son as my disciple. I will start the training from tomorrow.
Next day, Davidson arrives at Bismarck ashram with Joy. He met the teacher and told him,
Teacher, here is my son Joy and I am leaving him with you in your ashram. Now it is your responsibility to shape him into a wise and competent person.
Sure, Davidson, in no time your son will excel in all the areas of competency. Joy, you should concentrate on your studies. If you do what I tell you to do, you will become wise. And soon you will return home as a wise boy.
Sure, Mr. Bismarck.
And Joy, meet my son Sam. He is younger to you in age. But I am starting the training along with you. So you both should enjoy learning. Now go inside the ashram.
After Joy goes inside the ashram, Davidson starts talking to Bismarck.
Mr. Bismarck, my son is your responsibility from today. I request you to teach some common sense and culture to him.
Good God. Why do you say that, Davidson? Your son seems well-mannered.
Bismarck, he is not the person as he seems. He is lazy, stubborn, and does not pay attention to what I say. And he thinks me as his biggest enemy. Hence we thought of joining our son in your ashram and training. I am worried about his future. I am clueless. How will you change and deal with him? I hope he behaves himself with you here.
Don't you worry. Joy is immature. He will gradually learn everything. And I am confident he will be responsible and competent in no time. He will be wiser when you see him next.
I have full faith in you, spiritual teacher. We will see you soon.
Davidson takes leave from Sam and starts proceeding towards home. And from the very next day morning, training started for Joy.
So, Joy, I am starting your training from today. And you will have to be prompt in your approach and should do everything by yourself. That is the way of my ashram. You will have to abide by rules. Understand?
Joy bursts in anger after listening to spiritual teacher's words. In a deeply saddened tone, he told spiritual teacher,
Teacher, you are also like father, always dictating me what to do and when to do. I came here to stay away from such instructions. I don't want to do anything.
Is that so? But you cannot shout at me like this way. This is not your house and you will have to face the music if you do not follow my instructions. Understand, boy?
Bismarck said in his stern voice. Joy follows half-heartedly whatever the teacher instructs as he does not want to go back to his father. That's why there was no other way out. Then one fine day,
Joy, I asked you to buy a heart of verses yesterday and reproduce the same today. Did you do that?
Teacher, I have not learned it yet. Okay?
Don't you understand what I say? I reiterated that you would have to face a punishment if you do not follow what I say and read aloud the verses for 100 times today, and that is your punishment.
And this became an everyday routine. However, Joy started to follow whatever Bismarck said. Over the period, He developed hatred towards this teacher, thinking that his teacher is consciously forcing him to do all nonsense, and his teacher does not love him at all. This routine follows for a couple of more days, then one fine day.
Joy, we are going for a marriage to a nearby village. Take care of yourself and Sam. Ask him to by heart all the verses. If you do not remind him about the verses, he will play all throughout the day. Play outside and waste his time. I don't want that happening. All right? Will you do that?
I will take care, teacher.
Giving Sam's responsibility to Joy, Bismarck leaves along with his wife to nearby village for a marriage. And Joy deems it as a respect to take up the responsibility of his teacher's son. He said,
Since Sam, teacher has assigned me your responsibility, so you should obey whatever I say until he comes back. Do you understand that? Tell me.
Yes, my dear brother, but I want to play now. So please leave me and let me play a little.
No, my dear little brother, I cannot allow you to play until you by heart all the verses for the day.
Joy tries his level best to mend Sam and let him learn the verses by showing his authority. But even after 4 days, Sam could not get the verses by heart, as his entire concentration was on playing. Evidently, Joy was very upset about this.
What is this, Sam? How come you are unable to learn a small verses despite being the son to a scholar? If you do not read the shloka now, then I will have to punish you. So please read it, Sam.
Brother, nothing is going into my head. Please leave me. Let me play.
This way, Sam does not pay attention to Joy's words and does not concentrate on his studies and plays all the time. However, Joy wants to try his luck for one final time. So he calls up Sam and tells him,
Sam, if you do not recite this verse today, I will punish you. Understand?
You do whatever you want. I cannot study and I will not recite the verse.
Hearing upon such an arrogant answer, Yeshwant loses his temper and slaps Sam. The slap was so hard that his cheek turned red. Little Sam went inside crying and started learning verse.
Oh God. I slapped my teacher's son out of anger. Now what will happen? What will happen now?
Joy was terrified and lost in his thoughts. But he observed that Sam started reading with utmost concentration. Very next day, Mr. Bismarck returned home along with his wife. Subsequently, Sam complained about Jew slapping him on the face.
Ma, see how brother slapped on my face. It swelled too and it hurts a lot.
Oh my God. Joy, why did you slap this hard? It's hurt him so bad, his cheeks are red like apple.
Ma, I warned him many a times to recite the verses, but he did not pay any ear to what I said and played all the time, so to bring him back on track, I had to slap him.
So what? Will you slap someone so hard if he does not by heart the verse, and you? Why don't you utter a single word?
What do you expect me to say? I entrusted Sam's responsibility to Joy and he did his duty. He asked our son to recite the verse, to which he denied. So there's no other way for a teacher rather than to punish the student. One can pamper the kids in all other aspects but not in studies. One is not a teacher if they do not discipline the student. As a teacher, one wants all the disciples to progress and achieve greater heights in life. Joy also did the same. You go inside. I will talk to Joy.
While listening to their conversation, Joy understood his teacher's intentions and remembered his father, who tried to sort the issue with love. His father wanted to see him grow and reach heights, but he never paid attention. Now he realized his mistake.
Mr. Bismarck, you should forgive my ignorance. I never understood your good intentions. I developed hatred upon you and always thought you are persisting me to study, but never realized it is for my bright future. Now I will study hard, teacher.
Joy, you should apologize to your parents, not to me. Remember, parents are our first teachers. They always wish child's good and bright future. If you become wise and cultured, you would be the one to be benefited. Without realizing this, you hated your parents. The one who wants you to achieve greater heights will fight for your good and wants to choose good and wise paths. Remember, so as you reap. Concentrate on your studies and do well in life.
Father, I am indebted to you. Thank you for your lessons.
From that day onwards, he followed the footsteps of his teacher and completed his education within no time and returned to his village. Upon his return, he took all the responsibilities from his parents and looked after them happily forever.